Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, there's a real familiarity about these scenes here. The followers of one of the most formidable teams in the history of football, ensuring that, yet again, this will be an occasion for the game's ultimate glitterati. And as you can see, we've already started here. Toure completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on.
Big header! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Suarez demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Looking for options for movement. Now it's Iniesta. And he's managed to get free. And he's only too happy to take that back. Messi tries to pass it through. He's having a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. Flings it. Up he goes! Oh, taken with style. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Ah, he's given it away. Real chance! He scores! Just one goal in it now. Game on! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He's had a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, in he goes again! And it's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Messi. Messi proves just a little bit too strong.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's a cute ball.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had...
Oh, they could be caught out here. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Beckenbauer. Prachuap finding their passes. Now this could be a chance. And the finish! Really well taken goal. They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Messi. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have an... Iniesta! Iniesta! Brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. And again they hit the front. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Barcelona go into the lead. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's found a way through. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, super find. Shapes to shoot! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Done delicately. That is ended up in no man's land. Passing nice and neat. Ball's played through. And the ball is out of play. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Puskas. Bullet. Neymar. And here's Azar.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Adams. Looking to play him in. It's a really well-measured ball. And Messi! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Iniesta. Adriano. That's good running with the ball. Couldn't squeeze it through. And the first 45 minutes are up. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Well, time to catch your breath after a manic first half. Goals, goals and more goals, but only one between them. That gets things going for the second half. And he was alert to it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Can he get on the end of this? Adriano picks it up out wide. Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, the ball's gone astray. Oh, there's a probing ball. Toure defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's intervened well there.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of...
Gets his head on it!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's another throw. Adams. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Takes a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Suarez clears. And now they can spring out of defence. Ambitious ball here. Chips it through. Defending of the desperate variety. It's a pretty loose pass. And the ball's come loose here. Barcelona have their second corner now. Prachuap have the chance to go the other way. Probing pass. Beckenbauer. Rafael Leao. Plays a sharp little ball here. Luis Suarez! It's a goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
He's got tall. And another try! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Cafu is there to clear. Oh, shooting chance! It's there! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Puskás really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Corner number 3 coming up. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice looking ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And this is Puskás.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Played back in, and he thumps it clear. Beckenbauer, over to the left. Rafael Leao, great chance! It's in! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Shoots! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Cantona, and it's made its way to him. Big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Beckenbauer played out to the left flank. Here's Rafael Leao. Tries to play it through. Cantona gets into a good position. Puskás. And he's quick to get it clear again. Messi. Cantona. Beckenbauer. And this is Puskás. Messi. 5 minutes to add. That's been cut out, well played. So that's it, it is all over. What a game, a contest of The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's away we go then.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
Nicely weighted ball. That looks a cracking ball. And he thumps it clear. And they're quick to get it back. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Vitinha. Cafu. Tries a shot! Loose ball, and again!
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Oh, his goal-scoring celebrations are going to be cut short. The flag was up for offside, even if the referee didn't spot it straight away.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Iniesta! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry.
He's having a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! It's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Passes coming off in quick succession here, and the ball's come loose here. What a throw in. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Now it's Luis Suarez. Pull it. Spread it left. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Luis Suarez! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Roberto Carlos goes short. Shoots! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And that's an excellent interception. And he's quick to get it clear again. Barcelona are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Looking to play him in. And that's a danger. Goes for a shot! They've scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Well, this is Eto'o, and that's played in low. That's a decent clearance. Pull it. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's up.
And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He's in a good position here. Oh, he's bustling through here. Luis Suarez. He's had a shot! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply...
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I just love the positivity and attitude that Erling Haaland delivers on a football field. It's almost as if he's still on the training ground. And there's one little story in a game where he scored 4, but he was still angry. And asked why he was angry, he said, well, I missed one of my good chances. I think he's destined for greatness.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Quality ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. Gently done. Looking to play him in. And he's picked out the run. Schmeichel gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. That is a brilliant interception. Shapes to shoot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Now, can they get him away? Battling for the right to play in the early stages. He has found the way through. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Gnabry in acres of space out wide. Big header! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Haaland. Gnabry is always looking to play quality balls. He rises! No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Gnabry. Messi gets into some space. And he's heaved it away. Bullet. Now it's Luis Suarez. Barcelona do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
And smartly reclaimed. Well, that pass isn't the best. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Knocks it into space. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He won't be happy with that one. Morientes. Serginho unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! A fine way to mark his 50th game in these colours. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Now it's Iniesta. Spread neatly.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Great vision. Now there's a fine ball, and he's onside. He's had a shot! It's anyone's in for the pieces. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Messi. Now it's Gnabry. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Neymar! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Can he get it through? Oh, perfectly measured that. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. How would you review the first half?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Barcelona go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
That is a great pick out. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Vieira. And it's Gnabry. And here's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Climbs up big!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Messi. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that pass just didn't quite work. Team still separated by the game's only goal. That is good alertness. Ferdinand. Vieira. And it's Serginho.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Morientes. He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
He's a sharp little ball here. Real chance! It's bounced back off the post. That's been won straight back. Suarez producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Morientes. Defending of the desperate variety. Toure gets it clear.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And the shot! Neymar. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Makalele. Ball's gone out of play. Out to the left it goes. Serginho's cross.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to go further ahead. But it seems as if they settle for a riskier approach now to defend this. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Messi, he's picked his way through. Incoming, gets his head on it! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
This is their second corner of the game.
El dorsal 19, Luis Suárez. El dorsal 20, Neymar. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9.
Rhode Island really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well, nicely intercepted. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Gnabry. Now that looks a decent ball. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. That's That's a lovely, neat pass. And Messi! And that would have been game, set and match.
Messi really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
Roberto Carlos plays it short. Has a shot! And somehow it stayed out. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And here's Makalele. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Pele. And he skips past his man. Nedved is wide and looking to get onto this.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Morientes. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages. And time is up. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's